We'll go ahead and go into your request, tier one, for $427.74.
Regarding what? Which one?
This is Travis Hagen's speaker sheet.
Okay.
So if you'd like to hand them out.
Basically, we feel that the cult, I can't tell you how many clubs come up to me and ask me how to, figure out ASUN, and they always are complaining about how lacking Colt is. So we figured we'd do the clubs a huge service by providing someone who knows the ASUN system quite well, our old treasurer, who is now graduated and is in Oregon, to come down and hold a seminar to teach clubs how to better get funding for their thing through the ASUN system.
Hopefully it was a little better than us, because we've got none.
Yeah, so.
Just point out to the commission, this is a repeat of services already provided by not only our.
No, it's not. It'd be completely different.
Commissioner Hagen.
I move to postpone indefinitely the duplication of services which the university provides for free or entries.
This is a different thing entirely.
Is there a second to that motion? Commissioner LaBelle?
Hold on, I feel he's seconding a motion he doesn't quite understand. You realize this isn't the same thing. We're not going to be teaching you
right
both.
now.
We're not going to be
We have
teaching.
floor right now.
Okay.
Yes. Please wait to be ready.
We go into discussion.
Oh, awesome.
Is there any discussion with the commissioners? Would the club like to at this time?
The club would like to, this isn't Colt. We're not doing Colt. We want to tell people, basically it's the street guide of how to use ASUN, which apparently doesn't follow any rules anymore. It's all just arbitrary discretions, right?
How many times have you guys denied a club today?
Yeah.
I mean, that in and of itself should prove that Colt is lacking, therefore we need a speaker.
And that shows the difference between, it's not another service, it's not your service times two, it's another service entirely. I mean, you guys can give a cult training, but we're also giving a different kind of leadership training. Are you guys saying you have the monopoly voice on how to be ASUN trained? Is that what you're saying?
Commissioner Gomez?
Well, I'm saying that I've already told all the clubs that, hey, we have office hours. You can come in and talk to us, and that's free. You don't have to pay for that.
But an office hour,
We go over your supporting documents, your budgets, and tell you, hey, this is wrong because such and such, and you can change it.
now, office hours, if you've ever been to like someone's professors, is different than the lecture they give. The lecture is an art form. The lecture is basically a way to inspire people. Office hours is the way to get into the nitty gritty. And yes, you have office hours, but we're providing a whole new professor. We're teaching a different course.
We're gonna be having mock funding panels. It's gonna be completely different than Colt.
And to call it that just seems more along the lines of you guys don't like us personally, which it seems like few people here, that might be true. And if that's what it is, I mean, that's what you can say it is. But don't pretend like we're redoing Colt, because we're not.
At this point, I'd like to remind the commission that the question at hand is whether or not this event is going to be reproducing services already provided, not whether it's a different person through a different means, but that it's re-providing services. Is there any further comment? Commissioner Gore? Okay. If there's no objection, we'll go ahead and go into a vote for this.
Just short one, guys. Flip side puts on concerts. We have club organizations that put on concerts. Same service, same thing going on there.
Commissioner Bell?
There's a possibility of it being differently, intellectually stimulating differently in the fact that they're saying they're putting on mock hearings, that they could possibly be just doing a mock exercise for the betterment of their own themselves and the edification of that.
All right, we'll go ahead and go into a vote on this. All those in favor of the indefinite postponement of this request, please state aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Nay.
Okay, and the motion fails. Is Commissioner Gore?
You just have an Excel spreadsheet or like a made-out budget, it's not with.
Yeah, we kind of messed up with that. We submitted it twice. So if we weren't gonna be able to go into OrgSync and change what we did, it's in there twice.
Yeah.
I also brought the funding, and I realized that, and I also brought a printed funding document.
No,
that we
you
got
mean
mixed up.
like the actual Excel spreadsheet. It's submitted with every single request.
Okay.
If you do check their another one of their tier requests, I believe it's the one for,
I've also got another.
it has, the same charges. Commissioner Bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's in the tier one, $1,052, it's in there, I believe.
Commissioner Gore.
So you're saying the money you're requesting in tier 4, you're requesting the same money in another tier? Or in this tier that we're, tier 1 we're looking at right now?
This is a tier one.
You're requesting the same amount of money in a different tier?
No, I think you might just have
Is that
a,
what Bill said?
No,
Commissioner Bell.
what I was just saying is that their budget, if that's all you're looking for, is just their budget is submitted within another one of the applications. So, or are you looking for an itemized
Itemized, yes.
Excel spreadsheet? Well, they provided within the last request, they provided, not an Excel spreadsheet, but it was an itemized of what they were asking for and how much it cost. If you look at the supporting documents, it was one of the PDF files. And we've done that today with other clubs, but not in an Excel spreadsheet, so.
Commissioner Polisi.
I moved to make, line item 1 read, speaker at 427.74.
Is that a second by Bell?
This, okay.
Is there any discussion on the motion? Commissioner Hagen.
Just make sure you guys deal with contracts.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go into a vote. All those in favor, please state so by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? None, the motion passes. Is there any further discussion on this request?
I'll put 427.74.
Yes. Yes. Is there any further discussion? Being $358.52. Is this, you mentioned that you accidentally submitted one twice. It was for the Travis Hagen, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
oh, no, this is his plane fare.
Okay.
Oh, is this not for his?
Well, because, yeah.
Is this his plane fare?
His plane fare was already covered, but you had 2 requests for him to come.
I don't,
It wasn't
no,
the same
no,
price.
no, it wasn't the same price. The speaker fee was $427.74, not the same thing as to fly him out here.
That's right.
So this one's $384. You'll see that the supporting documentation isn't the email we sent you. It is now, in fact, the plane ticket from expedia.com. Or is it? Yeah, it's .com.
Commissioner Bell.
I believe that, they did, submit the speaker fee twice,
Oh,
so it's on
yeah.
here. So I moved to strike, line item 2 speaker fee at 427, based on the fact that we already approved it.
Commissioner Polisi, is that a second? Second. Okay.
Yeah, because we submitted it, we're like, oh, we forgot. we
So
have to
was
go
it,
back.
that was for the entire request, correct?
No, that was just for that line item, for the speaker fee,
Okay.
line item 2.
Okay.
So the travel tickets is still on the,
Okay, so is there any further discussion on the motion? We're going to take it into a vote. All those in favor, please state so by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Okay, the motion passes. The request now stands for $352.82 for the travel tickets. Is there any further discussion on this request? Is there any objection to move on? Seeing none.